As spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Goldenora, we have our Brazilian Zerg player, the red Zerg, representing the CranKy Ducklings as he is one of our own. It is Erik. Leading the series 1-0 and spawning in the top left hand corner, we have we have the other Brazilian Zerg player, the blue Zerg representing ZvZ Gaming. It is Vitorino. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, my apologies. I thought this was going to be a ZvT. It is a ZvZ instead. 12 pool. Erik, he's going for the 12 pool. We did miss out on game 1. We're jumping in mid-series. Don't really know what happened in the first game. We can see Erik being hyper-aggressive here in game number 2 again. Erik, he's known for his aggression. He's known for making up his own builds. He's known for being quite innovative and dictating the pace of the meta as well in a way. Erik was the first to introduce 15 hatches in a multitude of matchups in ZvZ and ZvP as well. Did begin that craze a couple of years ago as an answer to the hatch block, referring to Protoss players blocking the natural is what I mean. Here we go. Erik is going for that hatchery on the low ground. Lings are on the way. Again, it's just a 12 pool. This is not an all-in. It is aggressive, don't get me wrong. It is an aggressive start, but he's going to be following it up with the expansion. Lings are moving out across the map. Back at home, Vitorino did go hatch gas. Oh, my apologies. Went for a late hatchery. Went for an earlier gas geyser. So gas pool into delayed hatchery. Because of this, our blue Zerg player here is going to have the potential to counterattack with Lings and with Banelings. He will have that gas advantage. Lings are on the way. This 12 pool from Erik should not be as successful. Shouldn't be. Yeah, Lings, they've already arrived. Erik trying to poke in. But Vitorino, he is here. Will engage a fight, but he does have the Ling disadvantage. And not the best engagement here from the blue Zerg. Ideally wants to wait for the Queen. Queen now pops out, but the link count is far lower. Alas, it is going to be enough to save the expansion. I say that the Queen is going to get surrounded. No! Yeah, big overextension. The Queen gets surrounded. Ling's going to be going down as well. And again, we did fight a little bit too early on earlier. We did fight just too prematurely. And with that, Erik, he will overwhelm. Erik will kill the natural, and this is far too much damage. This should not have happened. Not with the blue Zerg's opener. Baneling Nest on the way. At this point, it's going to be an all-in. At this point, it has to be a Ling Bane all-in. Erik dipping in for a full scout. Gets one drone. And gets eyes on the Baneling Nest. Now, all Erik has to do back at home is wall up. Just wall up here at the natural base. There we go. Roach Warren's on the way. Evo Chamber. Queens as well. The only option for Vitorino is the Bane Bust, and Erik knows that. And that is a full wall. Full wall of Roach Warren, Evo Chambers, Queens as well. Erik is ready, and Erik from here can just drone. I would prefer a Spine Crawler just for some added DPS, but instead Erik is relying on extra Queens. Getting a third and fourth Queen. It's only 3 Banelings, that's not going to be enough. Yeah, they get eyes on the full wall. Not like this. And now the blue Zerg has to make a tough choice. Drone. Yeah, it's a tough call to make, but there's no way to break this location anymore. So now he has to drone, and now Vitorino is behind in the economy. Natural base still about to finish up. Just now droning. And Erik is looking quite comfortable. Again, a lot of this just came down to Vitorino just being a little bit too trigger happy early on, engaging without his Queen. So he lost too many Lings early on, and that led into him losing his natural. Vitorino rushing into a fast lair. Now this could lead into a couple of different things. This could be just a 2-base all-in. Like a Queen Roach Nidus all-in or something. This could be 2-base Muta. Dropper Lords on the way. Okay. Okay. You have my attention. I mean, that does make sense. if Erik is too greedy, if he drones up too hard, if he doesn't get any roaches anytime soon, then potentially Vitorino can drop into the main and try to deal some critical economic damage. It's possible. Oh, my apologies. It is possible. Also, a shout out to Mixu. Gah, baby. Big shout out to Mixu. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. I'll be honest, I haven't seen you stream too often, so I'm a little bit sad that I missed out on it. But a big shout out to Mixu. Gracias, papi, gracias. Thank you so much. Torilla, papi, torilla. Hope you had a great time. Hope you had a great ladder session. And welcome, everyone. Welcome to Code for Giants Cup number 11. Welcome to a Brazilian-only tournament. As Drop Lord does dive into the main. Oh, going for the mineral line. Bailey's, they're coming in. Up. And they will be dropped. And alas, how many workers do we get? 2 drones going down for 4 Bailings. Not ideal. There was potential, but alas, the Drop Lord is denied. And Erik can go back to mining. Roaches are amassing as well. Ah. Thank you for the raid, man. There's a spider in my house. I've named it Shakti. Oh no. Not like this. Ah. The spider is gonna storm you in your sleep. It's the iron ring. And it is in fact gonna be 2-base muta. Okay, Spire is on the way. Spine Cooler is being thrown down. Extra gas is being taken. And there is potential with the mutas. True, Spire is halfway done, but here comes Erik. Here comes the 2-base all in. Roaches have been amassing, plus on range is done, Roach speed is done, and Erik is sending everything across the map. And Vitorino, his pants are down. He is not ready for this. He has how many spines? 3 spine crawlers. That's enough to buy time, but that's not enough to win a fight. Not against this many roaches. As Erik is going to be waddling in, knocking down that front door. Lings are going to try to engage. And again, they're buying some time, but the roaches, they're snowballing out of control. They bust down the first spine, the second, and the third as well. Erik getting to the mineral line. Lings, they're doing what they can, but there's only so much they can do. We have 3 mutas on the way. 6 mutas even. The mutas that will eventually kill everything, but by the time they do, there's going to be nothing left. Erik, he shuts down the Spire. Behind this, can just throw down spores, make more queens, throw down a Hydra Den. Erik can do as he pleases. And he sort of steps into the main base. 27, 32 drones going down. There's almost no economy left. Vitorino, he's down to 2 workers, 2 drones remaining. And Erik, he's going to be able to knock down every single hatchery. And going for the lair. GG gets called. Well played. And Erik will take the series. GG. GG, well played. Erik will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the semifinals. My condolences to Vitorino. I do like his build. I mean, his opener is something that I'm very fond of. Going gas first, it was gas pull into hatchery, fast link speed into a Bane bust. There was potential, and he did have the tools to defend against a 12 pool, but as we saw, he did fight too early on. He didn't wait for reinforcements, didn't wait for his queen. He bled out too many lings, and that led into Erik overwhelming and killing the natural. And that was kind of game then and there. Like, that was just far too much damage to sustain. We saw that at least Vitorino had a follow-up plan. His plan was to go into 2-base muta and also to go for some drop alert harass as well, but we saw that Erik was able to react in time, did respond, did defend against drop alerts, and GG. GG, well played. With that, we are getting ready for our semis. Let's go. Let us go. We were covering Shakti's matches earlier, and now we can continue to cover them, as up next is going to be Erik versus Shakti in the upper semis. Likewise, the lower semis are also underway. It's going to be a TVT between Inexorable and Kamikaze.